Hey y'all, what's up? I'm back and we finna get into these eyes. To start this eye look, I'm using my It's My Ray Ray palette from BH Cosmetics. I started with the shade Cacao. Yeah, I said that kind of weird. So I'm just gonna take Cacao and blend that into my outer V, my crease area. This really helps with hooded eyes to deepen up that crease area because you will have to go beyond the crease to cut the crease for hooded eyes. That sounds weird, but okay. Now I'm taking the color Bark and blending that into Cacao. Bark is more of a brownish red shade that blends well with this dark brown cacao shade. Now I'm taking the shade Brick to blend into Bark to further out the blend of these fall colors to create that gradient of the deepening of the fall colors for the cut crease. Now to cut my crease, I'm taking a flat brush with some Vaseline and just tracing out where I will want my crease to be cut at. Now since I do have slightly hooded eyes, I do have to go beyond where my eye naturally folds at so that I can have a cut crease that won't look like it's breaking up or that is hiding under my lid. So I do go above my crease to cut it. Now I'm taking this tool with a makeup wipe to clean up that Vaseline. This helps the cut crease become a lot cleaner. You can definitely just cut out the crease with a concealer, but this Vaseline technique with the makeup wipe makes it a lot cleaner. So now taking my Revolution Pro palette, the All That Glistens Luxe Shadow palette, I'm using the shade Base to cut out my crease. Instead of using a concealer, I'm just using the base that comes with the eyeshadow palette. It is a lot thicker and more ideal for cut creases. Going back to the It's My Ray Ray palette, I'm using the shade Canary and popping it right into the corner of my eyelid. Next, I'm taking the shade Flare. It is more of a burgundy red shade, and I'm popping it right onto the outer V of my cut crease. So I realized that Flare wasn't the exact blend that I was looking for, so I went back and took Bark and I blended that into Flare to create the perfect shade of red that I wanted. To finish up the cut crease, I took the shade Brick and blended that into Flare and Canary. I then topped that with the shade Burst from my Revolution Pro palette to enhance the orange color. Now I'm taking my black cream liner from e.l.f. to create a dramatic black wing. Now I'm gonna really zoom past the face. I used the matte putty primer from e.l.f. I was going for more of a matte face. For the fall time, I prefer matte makeup. I don't know why. I mean, I just feel like during the summer I want to look dewy, and in the fall I want to look snatched and fierce, not sweaty. You know what I mean? For my foundation, I use my Milani Screen Queen foundation in the shade 400. And for my concealer, I'm using my Milani concealer as well. And I also contour with my Milani foundation. For this part, I have no details on what this palette is. I just know it has several concealer and color correcting shades in it. So that's what I use for my concealer as well. To finish up my eyes, I'm taking Brick and Burst and blending that on my lower lash line. For my lips, I lined them with the Profusion Cosmetics Matte Lip Liner in the shade Charm. To fill them in, I used the e.l.f. lipstick in the shade Cocoa. Off camera, I did apply a matte nude lip gloss from Paris Hilton Cosmetics for an ombre lip. And that'll conclude my first look of the fall. Hope you guys stay tuned for what I have next. Okay, bye.